Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Ammar Akhyar bin Amr Rashid. My metric number S50944. Today I will present to you Summary of Live Food Culture AQU 3201. Introduction to live feed culture. Live feed are living things that are able to swim in water column and are constantly available to fish and shellfish larvae, which are likely to stimulate larvae feeding purpose. Artificial can replace the live feed only to certain extent of growth and survival, but live food always ensure complete nourishment. Plankton is classified by size, from the smallest phytoplankton to the biggest megaplankton. Habitat of plankton is holoplankton. They spend the entire life cycle as plankton. Meroplankton, they spend part of life cycle as plankton. Plankton, organisms that float passively at the sea surface. And Newton, organisms that inhabit the uppermost few millimeters of surface. Taxonomy of plankton start from bright atom to dinoflagellate, cyanobacteria, and green algae. Plankton can be divided into phytoplankton and zooplankton. Phytoplankton are microscopic plant-like organisms which can do photosynthesis. Examples such as diatoms, dinoflagellates, cyanobacteria, and coccolithophores. And this is the example picture of phytoplankton. Zooplankton are microscopic animal plankton which are heterotrophic, both divores and herbivores. Examples of zooplankton are scopopods, fish larvae, stenophores, and crustaceans. These are examples of zooplankton's pictures. Both phytoplankton and zooplankton are important to living things. Phytoplankton are the foundation or primary link of the marine food web. Phytoplankton photosynthesis removes CO2 from the seawater, helps to regulate the temperature. Phytoplankton are source of almost 50% of our oxygen. Zooplankton, source of food for larger animals like marine larvae and fish, and zooplankton are the intermediate link that transfers energy captured by phytoplankton to these animals. Rotifers are examples of live feed. This is the characteristic of rotifer. Potential of rotifer is that it can be used alone or supplemented, can be produced in mass quantities, usually used for marine culture. Small size suits the mouth gap of fish, used for ornamental marine fish, and this is the life cycles of rotifer. Rotifer can reproduce by sexual method, fertilization of eggs, resting eggs to tide over unfavorable conditions. By asexual method, parthenogenetic reproduction occurs. Males are developed at optimum condition of temperature like pH, which are provided for the mass culture of rotifers. Rotifers are small multicellular organisms ubiquitously distributed in fresh, brackish, and marine water environment. Important live food for feeding fish, larvae, reef tank animals, and corals. Lifespan of rotifers about 3.4 to 4.4 days at 25 degrees Celsius. Possess a crown of hair like cilia at the posterior body, mobility by propelling themselves. Some species walk with head and foot. Foot can secrete a sticky substance that enables them to attach to a surface. Crown of cilia wave food into mouth. Food is passed into the mustache and gained by trophy hard calcified jaw-like structure before it is directed towards the gut. Transparent organs can be observed easily, have one or two like sensitive red eye spot, as you can see in the picture. Next live food is cladocerans. In this subject, we learn about two cladocerans, Moena and Daphnia. This is the picture of Moena and this is the picture of Daphnia. Moena do not tolerate salinities more than 3 ppt and not found in brackish water. They only live in freshwater ecosystem. Advantage of cladocerans are they can reproduce in high growth rate. They also can tolerate wide range of temperature. Next live food is copepod. Copepod is a group of small crustaceans found in nearly every freshwater and saltwater habitat. Some are planktonic and some are benthic species. Copepods are sometimes used as biodiversity indicators. They have armored exoskeleton but small in most species. Copepod possess two pairs of antennae. First pair is long and conspicuous. Some have extremely fast escape response when predator is sensed. Last but not least is Artemia. Artemia is small branchiopod crustacean, 0.4 mm. Artemia is aeroline, which it can adapt wide range of salinity. It is expensive like feed, but it can adapt high temperature or acidification. Artemia is special because it can form dormant embryos or coral cysts and can be canned in tin like this. That's all from me. Thank you.